so much because your growth is just amazing. Like you're just coming close to the dark side, and it's just so beautiful. Like I love it. I love it because, like, I think people should have some coldness in their heart. I think you should walk around with some coldness in your heart because I think you get ate up in this world.
I don't think it's more so coldness. I think it's more so like guarded.
It's guarded, but I think. Okay, have you ever watched Games of Thrones?
No.
Okay, Games of Thrones. There was the Night Watch. It's cold where they at. They needed that to protect everybody. So when I forget the story lightly, but when the flood of the evilness come in, these guys are ready.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey. Oh, you trying to do my intro?
Trying to do that. Hello.
Go ahead.
Hey guys. Okay.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Anyway,
My
hello.
Birthday's at midnight.
Well, they're not gonna know that because you're not gonna post this until 2 weeks after.
I will try.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
do
bank
this
on
tonight.
It. Yeah, all right.
I will try. We'll see.
You see what's on the table? You're going right to sleep after.
You want some of this buzzball?
No, I don't. I'm good.
You ever had a buzzball?
Nope.
It's very good.
I'm sure.
It is awesome. Hold on, I gotta open it. Hey guys, Hypothetically Podcast. What's good, guys?
First of all, no, that's not how we introduce ourselves.
How we introduce ourselves?
It's hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Hypothetically Podcast. I'm your co-host, Shelly.
And I'm your other co-host, Jean Estache. Hello, guys.
Mr. 42.
Mr. 42, Jackie Robinson. I'm mixing like a dangerous man. It is what it is. Tomorrow's my birthday. Still going to the gym. But
No, you're not going to the gym. You going to the gym tomorrow?
Early.
After church?
Probably after. Well, you go after church? You go after church, right?
Huh?
You usually go after church? Oh, okay. No, now I know. Okay, my bad. because I requested to. Okay.
I mean, it's still your choice. I'm not going to force you to do anything.
You go to church?
Yeah, it's your choice.
Yeah, I did ask what time, so we'll see.
You gotta let me know though, because if you're not going at the 11:30, I'm going at my 8 o'clock. So
okay, all right. We'll talk about it
yeah.
off air. We'll talk about it off air.
Hey guys, sorry.
Yeah, got a little off track there. Sorry,
The
sidetrack.
old man, if you don't talk about it at the moment, he gonna forget.
Happen,
He's gonna forget.
Fuck you. But anyway,
he's been bullying me all day, so we're gonna be going back and
I've been
forth.
bullying.
Yes, you have.
Shelly reminded me that I've been 42 for the
He
last
left me
48 hours.
stranded at the gym outside in the cold. He straight started the car, locked me out, and then drove off. So I don't want to hear anything.
I didn't do that. I'm an angel, guys. I didn't do that.
And y'all know that he lying.
You know I'm great. You know I love God and I do everything good by Him. So
stop using God's name when it comes to violence. He will strike you with lightning. Don't play with him. And he don't play by me.
Hey,
so
clear skies tonight. So we're good tonight, guys.
Oh, excuse me. Anyway, hey guys.
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's been a long day.
Been a long day.
Very long day.
Very long day.
But hey, I keep saying hey. I don't even know how to really start for real, but it's
we don't really have a topic.
We do.
We do. What's the topic?
We'll get into that. I hate when you like all over the place.
Yeah.
Structure.
I'm so used to the knuckleheads I work with, so it's
I would have thought you would have figured it out by now, but I guess not. Anyway, how have you been, sir? How you feel about your birthday in a few hours?
I feel good. I actually feel good. I'm actually going out the way to celebrate my birthday this year, which should be fun. Too much noise. Celebrating my birthday. Just very excited to turn 42. You know, it's a good milestone. I'm blessed to be 42. You know, like I was telling.
You're really old, Joe.
Yeah, I was telling Shelly. You know, I got a lot of friends that didn't make it to even 40, even 30. You know, so to be on this earth 42 years, to be loved and to be surrounded by people, and just be genuine, just be in the moment, just be here. It's pretty cool.
So, what is your? I want to say mindset, or what is your goal, or what do you want to accomplish at 42?
At 42, what I would like to accomplish is to just keep learning as much as I can. I don't think you're too old to learn things. I think there's no cap on that. There's no time for that. I think you can always learn to be better at whatever your craft is. Doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or just better at being a decent human being. You know.
And if today was your last day, knock on wood, I hope that's not the case. But if today was your last day, what is something you would want to be remembered by?
He always he knew how to have a good time in any situation. You know, he tried to make people smile. He tried to make people feel good, even when he had his own bad days. That's all. You know, it's just like, I have my shit too, but I think I'm more in the moment when my friends are like down, or when my friends are going through things, or when family going through things. Like I kind of like thrive in that. I don't know why. I don't know what they call that. There's probably some buzzword they have that for, but real talk, like if any of my friends going through something, I like for them to come up to me and tell me, so I can help them, or I can give them some advice or lead them some type of path, and make them feel good in the moment. There are dark chapters in your life, but it don't have to be the last chapter. It could be something I can help you get through, or I could give you advice. Or I could just say, hey, it's things are gonna be all right. So just being remembered to just look the best in any situation, in this, especially in this crazy world we live in. We ain't got time to be bullshitting, be mad, and be depressed about things. Do not get me wrong. Things happen, and yeah, shit can get real, and it hits the fan, and you gotta, stand on your own too and handle your business. But I think at the same time, if you could just sit down and just figure things out slowly, I think you'll get through things. That's just me,
Okay.
So, yeah, a little wisdom.
I see.
Little wisdom, that's all.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow. Text message.
So, a little bit about what I've been going through is, this is one of the, so I've been working with Felicia for about 8 years now. And this is one of the 2 years out of the 8 that we didn't make it to playoffs. So I just got a text about the team that made it to the finals, and it's not the teams that I wanted to make it to the finals.
Right.
So I'm a little. It sucks. Cause.
Why don't you want that team to make it to the finals? Because
I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
The team that I wanted to make it to the finals and to win the chip, they lost today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 2 of the teams that I do not want any of them winning, actually. So
fuck them pretty much.
And I already know who's gonna win this.
Okay.
I already called it.
All right.
So sorry guys. That kind of got me all messed up today.
It's all good.
But yeah, I'm like, and I was texting my coach, and I'm like, yo, I hate that I'm like so invested in this, because like when we don't win, I literally go home and like it just puts me in such of a funk. It puts me in mind you, I'm not even playing. I'm not like, I'm just like so invested into my players and into the program. So it's like, it sucks that, like I said, this year I was, a lot of people was expecting us to make it so far, but things happen, injuries happen. And unfortunately we didn't make it. So yeah, it sucks, but hey, gotta move on. Definitely. So besides that, basketball is over, but that doesn't mean that the season's over, but that doesn't mean basketball's over. I had to, So now it's the session where we have like recruits. So new people trying to come on, because we lost 6. We had 6 seniors.
6 seniors, so you got to refill that. Yeah, it's wow, it's gonna be a nice season next season. Who knows? It could be.
And last year we had 5 seniors. This year we had 6. I'm like, this is killing us. The process of replacing it does take a toll, because I feel like I'm repeating myself every single like recruit. But then again, every single recruit is different. So yeah. So I mean, I won't be as busy, but I will still be busy. But besides that, everything else has been good. I'm alive. That's all I can really say. I'm not good nor bad. I'm just alive. So can't really complain because some people are not
with us.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Blessed to be on earth, blessed to walk. And
I mean, even though the earth is going real bad, but hey, that's a different conversation for another day.
I don't do politics here. So
that's another topic. To be honest, politics is so much, I don't even know how to even get into it. So I just stay out of it. I just stay above surface and touch on the things that,
Yeah.
But even then, it's still a little risky.
Definitely a little risky. Definitely.
So I have a question for you.
Shoot.
So this backtracks. Let me do a little backtrack for y'all. So this backtracks because, like, when I have certain conversations with Gene, I try to see where his mindset is, but I don't really fully understand. So we started talking about this, and I was like, okay, let's pause on it because I actually want to let the world. I want the world to see how your mind is.
Right.
So the question is, and it's going to lead into the conversation. Why are you so mean to your friends and you are nice to people that you shouldn't be nice to? This is not a joke. It's a serious question.
It's a joke. To me, it tickles me. Pause, because it's just like that's such a funny ass question. Ever since you asked me that, I was thinking, I was like, damn, I really do treat my friends like shit sometimes.
Sometimes?
But I'm just hard on you guys because I feel like that's what a friend is supposed to do.
It's the difference between being hard and it's the difference between being an asshole. You are an asshole to your friends. And I don't know about all the other friends. You guys could chime in if you guys watch this.
They'll line up and tell you.
But to me, you are an asshole. And why is that? Because I do nothing but love you, as a friend. So I don't deserve this type of treatment.
First of all, you guys don't know how many underhanded comments or backhanded comments that Shelley gives me.
Me?
She don't realize what she says sometimes. And I'm like, do you realize what you just said? No.
Me?
Okay. Yeah, I just don't say nothing because I'm used to it.
lying.
I'm used to it, so it is what it is. But
I wonder where I get it from when I do it.
I have no idea.
Oh,
but
wow. Okay.
I guess, I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that. I think it's my friends. These my peoples. These my sets. I mean, you guys are my toys. I get to play with how I want to play with y'all. You got your mind. That's it. Like, you got to take the abuse. You got to take the. Trust me. If somebody else is doing it, then I'm gonna check them. Period. It is what it is. No one's gonna do that to my friends. But for me to do it, it's just fun. This is my little, I guess, evil way. I don't consider myself evil, but maybe it's just.
You don't consider yourself evil?
No, I don't consider myself. I'm adorable.
So what's evil?
I'm adorable. I don't know about what's evil because I don't practice.
But it's not you.
It's not me.
Wow.
100% not me. All I know is that I'm hard. I call it hard on my friends because I'm like, I want to prepare you for things that you might not see coming. So when we do have our serious conversations and we do have our sit downs and we do talk, that's why I tell them, like, you know what this is, you know how this works. I do it to you, jokingly, but this person might do it to you for real. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. I look at it like preparation. But yeah, do I joke with them too much? Yeah. Do I take it too far? Yeah. Am I an asshole? Yeah, it is what it is.
Do you care? No.
No, it's not that I don't care. It's just like I know I'm not pushing the limits to everything. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy to you.
Okay, so that's fine because it's like a sibling type relationship. Like, you could bully your sibling, but if anybody else bullies your sibling, then it's a problem.
On site.
But why are you so nice to strangers that don't deserve to be nice?
Because I don't know them, and I don't want them to see me as like this entity of evilness.
But you are.
I don't want them to see me as evil.
You see, even that laugh was just evil.
It's not that I'm trying to be. I just don't want them to make me seem like.
So you want to seem like an angel on the outside, but you really a devil.
First of all, I am an angel. I'm not.
No,
devil.
you are not.
I'm not. I'm just evil to my friends. That's all. That's fine, and that's fair. That's fair because I rather be. I want to show you what the world might be like, so when you go out there, you be prepared for shit. Tell me you're not more prepared for shit now.
No.
Yeah, all right. The way you have growth, the way you deal with people now is completely different. When we met, 2021. After COVID? Yeah, after COVID we met, right? So 2021, met Shelley, this little sensitive person, got their feelings hurt quickly, feelings made out of paper mache, they made out of sticks on a fucking branch, whatever. And then like she started hanging around me. I'm like, no, this is how you conduct yourself. This is how you check bitches from the door. You check niggas from the door. Blah blah blah. This and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna hold you. Like people used to try you a lot. I'm like, what's going? You don't see what this is? Oh, I don't see what this is. Blah blah blah. And it's not your fault because you have that religious background. You have a good loving family. You know what I'm saying? And the coming from a good family, there's nothing coming from a good loving family, but there are cons to it. The cons to it is that you don't know how to deal with people outside your family. I'm not saying that's you. I'm not talking about, hi Benji. I'm not talking about you guys either. But all I'm saying is that there are touches of parts of y'all where it's just like, you don't know what this is. Remember when Benji had that issue with that person at that place and you kind of stepped in and took care of it? I'm like, no, Benji should step in and take care of it. This is how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? Give that person fire because they had no problem giving you fire. Give them the same fire. You know what I'm saying? So
see, that's the thing though. Sometimes it's like with me and Benji, more so me. But it's like, well, no, more so Benji. But it's like when it comes to us, people already say like we're mean. But I don't think that we're mean.
No, y'all not mean. Y'all not mean. Y'all are just blunt. Yes, blunt is different. But I don't think blunt is mean. Blunt is just, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm telling you. I don't want to tell you I don't want to tell you something false versus something what I feel like is true. It's just that the problem with the world and the problem with people is that it's so superficial to tell people things that don't hurt their feelings. Like, no, it doesn't matter if they hurt their feelings. It's fucking true or not. Like, like that person violated Benji. That's disrespect. But so many people was backing that other person up and saying they was right. And I'm like, no, nigga, like they violated you. Like, pass me the phone. Let me talk to Benji right now. Like, yo,
Gene is very sensitive about Benji.
I'm sensitive about you. I'm sensitive about Benji. I'm more sensitive about Benji. But I'm sensitive about you. I don't have to worry about you so much because your growth is just amazing. Like, you're just coming close to the dark side, and it's just so beautiful. Like, I love it. I love it because, like, I think people should have some coldness in their heart. I think you should walk around with some coldness in your heart because I think you get ate up in this world.
I don't think it's more so coldness. I think it's more so like guarded. It's
guarded, but I think, okay, have you ever watched Games of Thrones?
No.
Okay. Games of Thrones, there was the Night Watch. It's cold where they at. They needed that to protect everybody. So when I forget the story lightly, but when the flood of the evilness come in, these guys are ready. It's cold up there. You got to have some coldness in your heart. For these people that come at you and they feel like they can come at you. That's that's the shit I really hate. They have the audacity to say these things to y'all. And then when you don't catch it, that pisses me off. Because I'm like, have we not been hanging out? Have we not been hanging out so much?
But how do you think I feel when you tell me something and I'm like, took you long enough to realize?
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, being around me and my so-called evilness should prepare you more for those things. And don't get me wrong, the growth is there. It's happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do it just to be evil. I do it because like, yo, y'all my friends, y'all my clique, y'all my peoples, y'all my family at this point. I need y'all to be like me when it comes to things.
You find entertainment in it.
I find a lot of entertainment. You have to make it fun. You have to make things fun. You have to make teaching fun. Teachable moments can be fun too. It is what it is. But like I said, like I don't like when good people are being messed with. That doesn't make sense to me.
The world doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense because that's the way the world works. If you're good, then you'll be content. You'll stay. You'll be stagnant.
Yo, let me tell you something about Gene. Gene says that I don't realize stuff, but let me tell y'all. Gene don't know nothing from nothing when it comes to the simple things of life.
Give me an example.
Oh, you really want me to give an example? I bet. We're going to choose violence today. Happy birthday. If a girl likes Gene...
Oh my God.
Like in love with Gene.
Oh, here we go again with this shit.
And she's flirting hard, like throwing herself at Gene. And then when she comes out and says it, he chooses to say, "Word? I didn't know." Huh? How do you not see the obvious things of life because you're so cold? You're so worried about being cold-hearted and Mr. Skeletor and whatever you call yourself.
Haitian Skeletor.
You miss the simple things. Like, I be sitting here looking like, sometimes me and Mitch, like when we go outside.
Yo, Mitch, now you gonna bring Mitch in this?
I am. Hey, Mitch. So me and Mitch be outside And we be looking at each other and we just like, this nigga's really dumb.
Yeah, it's not that I'm dumb. I'm just, oh my
oblivious
God.
to the obvious.
I will admit.
And then you are so shocked. And I'll be sitting here like, really? just like how you just explained, just how you like, you know, with me, it's the same way with you. I'm just like, there's no way this nigga don't see this right now.
I'm sorry. I'm not. But
You're not.
it's just that, you know what it is when it comes to women? When it comes to women, the opposite sex, what I'm attracted to. If I don't come after you, then you kind of don't exist to me. I know that sounds crazy.
God damn.
You kind of don't exist to me. If I don't come after you and I don't shoot, anybody that know me, Mitch know me, Lou, Greg, you, everybody, Benji, my mom, my dad, my siblings, they know. Gene don't shoot. I don't shoot. I'm part of this new era of you say you like me, you got to say it, or you got to tell me something. And then I work from there. But when it comes to like women, because women are very prideful, they're not going to shoot their shot. They're not going to say nothing. And that's fine. You know, I believe in chivalry. I believe in previous times. I believe in times before, you know, electricity and all that other stuff and all that shit. I believe in the medieval times of men have to approach the women. You know, I watch Bridgerton. You know, I know what's going on. You know what I mean? But if you don't say nothing, I don't know nothing. And as far as I know, you're just another human being in the space that we occupy, and I'm going to treat you fair I'm going to treat you fair like everybody else. My friends and my family, I'm going to make sure they're okay, but if we're in the same vicinity, we're in the same space, I'm going to make sure that, hey, you're good, we're okay. Now, if that woman takes it as, oh, he like me, or I like him, blah, 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 he's supposed to flirt back with me, blah, 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 sweetheart, I ain't going to see them signals at all.
I'm not going to lie, yo.
I ain't going to see that at all. And here's the funny part. This is the funny shit. This is the funny shit before you start.
Go ahead.
Every time it happens, because usually when I go out, I go party, I'm with Mitch, I'm with Shelly, I'm with my boys, I'm with, you know, when those people get me alone, they be like, nigga, you didn't see that? And I be like, see what? What are you talking about? I'm looking outside the window. I'm like, what's going on? Like, if something funny happened? Like, no, you didn't see what happened at the party? I'm like, what happened at the party? You didn't see that girl was liking you? That girl was all over you?
And that's exactly what I was about to say. Yo, I promise you, when we go outside, because when we go outside together. It's always Gene, Mitch, Sally, Shelly, Benji. Mm-hmm. Benji may not go out as often, but she gonna step out a few times. Yeah. And sometimes your sister. Mm-hmm. And we always stick together, and we literally be sitting there like looking at Gene. We're like, look at this fool that don't know what's going on. We like be that. Cracking up, like we be dead cracking up, like looking at him, and he's literally, this is Gene the whole time
on the phone.
And we sit here like, yo, this
Instagram got funny
don't
videos.
Know what's going on right now?
Instagram got funny videos.
And then when we get in the car and try to talk to him after, he be like, word. Huh? You about to be 42. You telling me you can't tell when a girl's throwing herself at you?
I really can't. I cannot tell because, again, I don't look for it. If I'm out with my peoples, I make sure my peoples are good first. That's first priority in my head. Hey, is everybody drinking? We need hookah.
Nah, but Gene, so I'm sorry. Sometimes it's like, you could be literally standing and then a girl come say hi, and then after that she backing that ass on you. We like, yo, and you still be like on your phone. That's what makes it worse. The girl's twerking on him. She like in the zone, and Gene's just scrolling on his phone. And I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the girls because I do feel for y'all. Like, you know, putting yourself out there to a guy and like he's so like oblivious to what's going on. I feel for y'all, and I'm not laughing at y'all, but I'm really like, I'll be looking at Gene like, yo, give some type of attention, and he really don't be. And then I'm in a place where I can't really say much because for some reason y'all still thinking that me and Gene are dating.
That's hilarious.
So I can't say nothing, but I be trying to look at him or text him like, yo, give some attention, but like he really don't be knowing what's going on.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Oh my God! So the Haitian guy said, I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
I wait for the bus.
Oh my God!
I wait for the bus.
First of all, I don't know how we even got all the way over here.
It's hilarious, but you know, it's just you know,
Jesus
free conversation. Free conversation.
But yeah, I just don't understand how you
So, I
are
have a
so
question.
nice to strangers.
I have a question.
Oh my God. I don't know. Let me, first of all, before you even start, let's rewind. God
question.
was hilarious yesterday.
Why?
Remember?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It was like back. I'm not even
Go
gonna say
ahead.
what
I'm not gonna
happened.
say- go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
I'm not even gonna say what happened. But it was like back to back situations. Sully sent me something today, and it was like, let me read it because I was
go
like,
ahead.
this was God
Shout out to
yesterday.
Sally. Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sully Boo.
Got that rock. Good job, Mitch. Good job. Good job. Oh my God.
So Sully sent me a thing. It was like, just check my bank account, and it said LMAO, but in dollar sign. And I was like, no, that was God yesterday because I literally woke up and from 9:30 in the morning until 12 p.m. God was just like, here you go. Like yesterday I feel like I was in a dream all day. But anyway, sorry. I just had to say that before you started because I already know you about to say some BS, especially
Yo.
about what happened yesterday.
So, how do you feel as a woman in 2025? We're in March 8th, 2025, as a woman, a beautiful woman, a very wanted woman, a very single woman, a very beautiful,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
you got it, you in the gym, you pumping up, for me.
Okay, Creole,
You know what
come
I'm saying?
through.
I'm saying? You doing what you're doing, I live it fair.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I
G been practicing, y'all.
Practicing.
Okay.
Practicing. I've been watching some Haitian soap operas with my mother.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the TikTok has been Haitian
Yo.
and they're hilarious. But sorry, go ahead.
Good. I love it. So I want to ask this question because something happened today, and it was funny to me, hilarious. And we have our own little world, and I just want to know how you feel about men who lack not only accountability, but who are oblivious to themselves. Not necessarily like oblivious to their actions, but literally oblivious to themselves, especially at a later age.
Explain that a little bit more before I answer.
So, how do I say this?
What do you mean by
Men do you think as a woman in 2025 men immature more nowadays?
Oh my goodness.
As
Wow.
when they get older, is it I'm gonna be more immature as opposed to let me
I'll
reel it
say
back.
this, and I've had this conversation with some girls. I'll say this. If you are older and you are single, I see why.
Cheap shot.
It's not even-
I like that show. All day. Let me tell you something about this girl, man. This nigga all day been coming at me left and right, and I've been taking it. Y'all. I've been taking it. Pause. Pause. I've been taking it. Pause. Now I sound like Mitch. Pause. I've been taking it.
I promise that was not towards you.
I've been taking it left and right. Pause. Super pause.
I'm sorry. That wasn't even really towards you. I really
But anyway, go ahead. Don't. Hey, where's the bus? Over here. Come on. Bring the bus. Bye.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all.
Sorry.
Honestly, that wasn't even really
I ain't sweating.
directed towards you.
I'm in a good mood.
Just a little bit, but it wasn't directly. But in all honesty, the older I get and the more I get into like this dating world and the older I talk to guys and I see like why they're single, I'm like, it makes sense because y'all don't realize what y'all, and I guess that's the question that you asked. Y'all don't realize what is going on around y'all and what y'all do. And then it's like when y'all get called out on it or when y'all get pointed out on it, it's like y'all play victim. Now it's the girl's fault and she's not doing what she's supposed to do, or you didn't understand what we said, what we had spoke about when we first started talking, or like whatever the guy was doing and the girl. Now all of a sudden, like it's you misunderstood where I was going with this or what I was saying to you, and now all of a sudden it's the girl's fault. But it's like, no, y'all did things that led to the girl thinking or acting how she acted. Not saying that's 100% of the time, but it's a big 80% of the time. So it's like, if y'all would take more accountability for what y'all do what y'all say, how y'all act, how y'all treat girls to get them to that point, life will be a little bit easier.
Okay. So, part 2 to the question. Should more men, black men, Haitian men, island men, should they consider therapy?
Heck yeah.
What kind of therapy, though? Because my thing is, like, I don't know if that's a one-stop shop to solve that problem. Because I felt like when we had a discussion earlier this morning, and we discussed how we came about these events. The only thing I kept thinking was like, the only thing that was going on in my mind was like, oh, this person does not realize that they are a blatant problem. Like, the way they came at you was just, like, difficult for me to process. And I'm like, yo, like, do you realize you're trying to, like, push the blame on somebody? You know, remind me of, like, old Haitian men. Mm-hmm. You know, not to, like, come on. I got uncles. I got a father. I love my old Haitian men, pause. But, like, you know, I know that, like, when I have talks with my dad and I tell him about the error of his ways, he pushes it off. Mm-hmm. He doesn't take responsibility. He'd be like, I did this for this. I did this for that.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you did it wrong.
It's always a reason why.
Right. So my question is, do you think therapy is a one-stop shop? Do you think it would work? Do you think it'll help? Do you think there's more to be done with that? You know?
Therapy, yes, for sure. Where to start is the past as a kid. Mm. What happened to you as a kid in your home that you didn't realize? Because I've also learned that, and this is me now discovering a lot, like sometimes I didn't realize, like I've seen it in movies, but I didn't realize that I was doing it within myself, that like something happened as a kid and like I put it so far that I forgot that it happened. So like when something else happened, I'm like, yo, why is this thing triggering me? Like, ain't nothing recently that happened that is causing this to trigger me. So I have to like think like past like childhood and be like, oh, I forgot this even happened. So now it's like vividly in your mind, like, yo, this did happen and I totally forgot. So like, I feel like, and it's not like bashing men, like therapy is definitely not a bash. It's, you know, it's seeking help. And I think that's the one thing that like therapy is so big now, which is good. But like a lot of men need to, it's not what's happening now. It's what happened that you forgot. Mm-hmm. That's causing you to act the way that you act now.
Because I feel like you got that reaction because that person happens to be a man. And men, you know, for lack of a better word, like they get to move around this world a little more freely than women.
A little?
Yeah. You know, we've heard stories of men just doing some crazy shit, putting women in some crazy predicaments, not being responsible, not, you know, holding the fort down.
But see, that's, and I feel like I'm talking crazy, but the past conversations that we've had, you know, it's been circling around us, like the genre of Haitian men. Right. But the past topics that we spoke about, which is speaking about different situations, the girl don't make the situation better, which is why I'm saying like it's a 2-part thing. Like, yes, sometimes the girl, you know, is a victim, but sometimes the girl don't help the situation. Like, if someone shows you who they are, accept it. Like, stop trying to, like, girls, and I've said this before in other episodes, like, us ladies, we have a tendency to see so much potential in somebody that we look past what we're not supposed to look past. Yeah. So it's like, yes, the guy, he ain't shit. Right. But you still here putting up with it. Yeah. Why? Like,
my theory is, this is my theory. This is me. This is not, I didn't get this from anywhere. This is me, Gene, thinking of Gene in Gene's apartment, in Gene's mind. I think women pick men like that because maybe they see the same structure, the same empire, the same diagram that they probably saw in their dads.
But why would you want that?
But that's what I'm saying. But the thing about when you think about it, like when you, I wasn't a little girl when I was young. I was a little boy. But I remember my sister, like really, like when my dad laid the law down, that was it. My sister had to follow those rules because she trusted my dad. Right. So whatever my dad did, she trusted him. No matter if my dad did right, wrong, or indifferent, like she trusted him. So I feel like some women like get with these men and they trust them. And then they feel like maybe I can change him, maybe I can show him, but then they allow him to do these mistakes. And then when people try to tell these women, yo, you should have never dealt with this dude to begin with,
Right.
the pushback is, well, you don't know him like I know him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Well,
like,
that's the potential. They
right.
think that
Is
they're
that
the
the potential?
ones.
Okay.
Yeah, they think that they're the ones that can change a guy.
right.
And I'll tell you this, and this is from experience. This is not me like bashing, women that are going through, because there are actually people going through a lot with men. But from my past experience, and it was funny because me and Sully went out yesterday, which I'm currently hurting from. But we went out for a friend's birthday yesterday, and me and Sully are talking in the car, and I'm like, Sully, why didn't you tell me I was dumb? Like, there was a lot of stuff that I was dealing with, that I was going through, that I'm like, yo, you should have been knocked me into some sense. But at the same time, it's like she did. Yeah. But like I also had to go through what I went through to realize like I ain't never going through this again. But it's just like sometimes some people don't ever realize that. Right. Like me, I've finally, thank God, finally come to my senses. But some people don't ever come to their senses, and that's like it's a repeating thing. And it's like, yo, when is this ever going to stop?
And that's why, like. But that's why.
And then you said it, yo. I remember when not even to cut you off, sorry.
Yeah.
But I remember when we first became friends, and I was dealing with a situation, and you basically was like, guys like that, like it's like holding on to a leash, and they're gonna pull you but so far and reel you back in because they find entertainment in that. Yeah. So a guy's never gonna like. Yeah, you have to realize it yourself and do what you got to do. But sometimes some girls.
That's why I always tell women, like, you'll know in the first 48 hours if that man wants to be with you seriously. 48 hours. It takes 2 days.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's so damn true.
48 hours. It takes 48 hours of a man, if he will court you, send you flowers, put you on dates. You know he mean business. He ain't gonna fucking play at all.
Yep.
Some men are gonna play with you.
But there's some men.
But what I don't understand is that the women, the niggas that play, know how to stretch the shit out for so long. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm like, how?
They're like the master. They're the ones that created the game.
Right.
Masterminds. But
I want to be clear. I'm not dry snitching or snitching on nobody. I'm just playing the game that I've played. I'm telling you the way I played it. I know the game.
And I was the game. So I also know, like, it's very true. Like, until you finally like get some balls, you gonna keep. It's like Monopoly.
Right.
It never ends.
Never ends.
And that junk just gets tiring. Like, and you can't keep always playing the victim. You can't keep always going to your friend about the same problem, because it's like, yo, your friend done gave you advice and you're not listening. You're burning your friend out, and your friend gets tired. Like, and then when your friend don't want to help you, now they seem like they're a bad friend. But yo, you're not even listening to your friend.
Not listening.
That's not fair to your friend.
That pisses me off, because if I tell a girl, or I tell one of my female friends, or I tell even one of my male friends, this ain't good for you. It's every reason for you to leave. But you keep going back. I'm gonna let you go back.
Yo, I was telling Sully, shout out to my girl Sully, but I was telling her, I was like, yo, I had to apologize. I was like, yo, I'm so sorry that I didn't listen. But thank God, like, me and Sully, like I said, we always gone through our things, but like, we have a solid foundation. So, but I was like, yo, I'm so sorry that I didn't listen to you. Like, I didn't realize how hard-headed I was until after the situation, like after I finally like realized what was going on. But yo, that's tiring to your friend, that having to keep saying the same thing. And then at some point, too, I felt bad having to go to her again. I'm like, yo, she told me not to, but I'm about to tell her that I went back and spoke to him. That's tiring.
It's tiring, yeah. It's tiring. But,
like, at what age are you going to realize that you have to just step up, take accountability? I already told y'all that was going to be my word this year, accountability.
Accountability.
And that's on both ends, both male and female. Like, y'all both have to take accountability. Like, in order for y'all to grow, that's the first step. So you can't tell me that, oh, she's being annoying, but you playing with her. Right. And then when she finally steps up and leave, you right back in her phone again, as if you didn't just tell her that she was being annoying. And then for the girl, it's like, oh my God, he doing all this, he don't care. But yeah, every time he texts you going right back.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm like, yo, you just told me you was done. Now you back. All right.
Like, that junk is just crazy. And like, it's so sad because no matter at what age, it never stops.
Never stop. I think it does stop eventually, but I think it happens at a later age.
Yeah,
And I'm starting as I get up there in age, at my big age, 42, I realize that like, yo, it looks stupid after a while.
Yes, for sure.
You know, you don't want to be like, don't get me wrong, I had my whole days. I had my hate days. I had my days where I was just a man of the world. You know what I'm saying? Just doing whatever, doing whoever.
So when you was doing this, you know what you was doing.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And you enjoyed it.
Very.
You enjoyed the paragraphs coming to your phone?
I didn't give a shit because I said, okay.
Oh. And then you went on Instagram and laughed about it.
I laughed about it.
Oh, my God.
It is what it is.
You was one of them.
But eventually, in my mind, as I started like seeking more enlightenment, seeking more religions, seeking more being grounded with earth and being in tune with things, I realized like this is a dangerous game to play. You're just playing with women's feelings. You're just playing a game that you are good at, that you keep you manipulating women, you tricking them, because a woman, of course, a woman could love herself, but when she's loved by a man, she is vibrating at a higher rate. She can't have a baby by herself. We're not asexual creatures. It takes two to tango. You know what I'm saying? Me going back and forth in her life is not helping her. It's just me just holding on to that. It's like you said, like we keep playing the game of I'm here, I'm not here. I'm here, I'm not. I'm playing, I'm doing magic tricks in your face. I'm playing in your face pretty much. Literally. You know
and I'm laughing because I remember those days where like I'll go to a party and like I don't say something to somebody and then they in my phone like, so you couldn't say hi.
Right.
And then I'm right back and I'm just like, yo, why you so dumb? Like I'm literally talking to myself like, why are you so, you just said you was just done with him. Now you right back and then you mad all over again after you just said you was like you. Sometimes we literally put ourselves in these places and it's just like you can't be mad because you really just dumb. And that's me as a girl talking about girls. Like, I'm sorry, we are dumb.
Yeah.
Like we can be real smart, but we can also be real dumb.
Men are dumb too. Suckers born every day, but yeah, I mean,
men play the game better.
Yeah.
And sometimes ladies think that they could play that game, and it's like, bro, our feelings get too tied up. And it was. Yeah,
I've had plenty of women say "fuck you" in my phone, all that stuff, and then I text them like, "Oh hey," just checking on you. Oh my God, you're so sweet. Like I get it. I get it. So.
I forgot where I was, but we were talking about where was I? I think I was at a school. This is for work. And we were talking about how like girls are now the new guys and guys are the new girls. Like it's just, I never imagined that some guys would be like so soft now and these girls are so like tough. Hard. Yeah, so tough.
Very hard. Yeah, women are tough. And you know, it's not your fault. It's not y'all fault. Like it's just, we're exposed to more things. So y'all catch on to more things. But suckers born every day, so
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was born in an era with no social media.
That is an interesting.
It would be so different. I really wish.
Listen, to my era, social media is new to us about what? Social media been around like 10 years? 15 years maybe? I'm 42. Came around my late 20s. Mid-20s, late 20s, we had like MySpace, Facebook, all that stuff. So that's when things started like kicking up. And then in my 30s, Instagram really like, that's when Instagram came, everything. Yeah.
I think for me, social media started around when I was in middle school. So I want to say 2008.
Right.
2009.
So that's
but it's
me,
like I was, like I said, I'm the generation that like we were born without it and we were introduced to it. So we're kind of in the middle because I remember writing notes.
Right.
And, you know, somebody going to the
bathroom.
So
your generation is probably the last generation to like do all the manual stuff versus the digital stuff.
But I'm saying like, I'll be having conversations and I'm like, yo, if I was born in a different era, I would be married. Like without social media, I feel like I would be married by now. But the social media is definitely like I caught myself the other day and I'm like, I have to get off my phone. Like I just was getting depressed. I was getting depressed. I'm like, yo, this is bad.
I have a timer in my head when I wake up. I say if I go past an hour, I wasted the whole day already. Because I'm like, yo, I gotta get up. I gotta get up and do things because if I keep watching these funny videos and keep sending these funny videos to all my friends and
First
all
of all,
all day.
I know it got bad when like I go between TikTok and Instagram and I'm watching the same. I'm like, I just saw this. I saw it on a different site, so it's like when I see that, I'm like, yeah, I gotta. That's when I get a book. I'm like, I gotta start doing something else. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just make better decisions, ladies. That's all, and men too. Men, go to therapy, figure your shit out. The game will be over soon. Trust me. The game you think you're gonna keep on playing will catch up to you, and it'll be over soon. But you want to keep playing, cool. But you're gonna look like that creep in the club with that. You're gonna be that 50-year-old nigga with that 25-year-old girl, and everybody gonna look at you crazy. Like, is that your daughter? No, it's my date. You gonna look crazy.
That's not gonna be you.
No, I don't date nobody under 30. Hell no.
I don't think you go that young.
30 is young for me, but it's good enough because at least at 30, I know you know a little bit of 90s music, a little bit of 2000 music. Music is my love language.
So if she don't know your music, you can't date her.
I know, I can't. If you playing, who's hot right now?
Gorilla.
Yeah, if you playing Gorilla and talking all that shit, then I'm like, I can't get. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
You don't listen to Gorilla?
Some of the hot songs, like Yeah, Glow. I like that one. That one's good. Young Dro. Yeah, Glow. Yeah, Glow.
Oh yeah. I was about to say. I mean, I don't really listen to Gorilla like that.
Yeah,
but
she had a remix with Young Dro, so I like. And I know Young Dro. Young Dro's from my era, so So I was like, oh, okay, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get down with you if you listen to this shit. Like, it's not gonna work. So
First of all, Jane has been bullying me when we take car rides because
guys, Shelly know every song, every R&B song known to man. Like, she knows every song that's hot.
Is that such a bad thing?
It's fucking frustrating. Because when I think she don't know the song, I'll be driving, right? So the song will play, and I'll be like, all right, she not singing. I'm like, all right, bet. So then, like, it's always when I make a left turn. I don't know what it is. I make a left turn, and then I hear, I was like, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if my mind playing tricks on me. I don't know if that was a facade or a mirage or something. I'm like, all right, bet. So then, like, as the ride get down, as the song gets on, I said, you know the song? Said, yeah, I know the song. I'm like, that's some bullshit, bro.
Listen,
As
bullshit. A kid, my father it was always 106.7 Light FM. So I know all of those songs. Gene was surprised. I think it was in the gym one day and was playing it. And I'm saying, how do you know this?
I didn't know the song.
And then
she tells me, I'm like, all right.
And then my mother was always like the Haitian Christian songs. But I think the 106.7 kind of like opened my horizon. So like I'm a little bit more open to different types of music, but I'm a music person. The only thing that I can't listen to, and my basketball players laugh at me all the time, I can't listen to their music. Before practice, they're playing music and I'm like, and then I remember the other day, one of my players was like, yo, you listening to the words? I'm like, heck no. The song don't make no sense. I'll listen to the beat. The beat might be, nice, but it's just a lot of gang banging music. Like, I can't, I'll be sitting in practice and I just zone it out. Like, my coach even be like, yo, what are you guys listening to?
Right.
It's just bad music. Yeah, but to them, it's their music. But I can't listen to it.
And they wonder why the youngins the YNs have all these problems now. We show them YNs, it's wild.
I can't listen to music.
Times, yeah.
I'm like, this is bad music. But yeah, I be cracking up. Gene really began mad, like, bro, you know everything.
Every fucking song.
So change the station.
Nah.
You choose the same station.
Because I enjoy contemporary R&B now. Like, I actually like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm listening to Summer Walker, SZA, LMA. What's the other girl name? I don't want to leave her out. What's her name? Well, what's her name?
Coco Jones?
Not Coco Jones. The other one. She didn't show her face for a while.
Oh, her.
Her, yeah. I enjoy her. Yeah. See? She knows what I'm talking about. I just
not that she didn't show her face for a while.
Yeah. She didn't. And then she just popped
That's
up out
of
nowhere.
Girl.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Because to me, R&B was like, at least like modern R&B was like Bryson Tiller, Lucky Day.
Still that though.
But it was like only like four guys, and then like not to be funny, but like even Drake was like an R&B guy that I would go to because I like when Drake sings. I like his music when he sings. You know what I'm saying? Not to be funny because I know Kendrick says I like Drake with the melodies, which is hilarious. But I like when Drake sings. Like, it's cool. Like he make hot fire shit. But that's where I stopped at because I still was stuck in the 90s. I'm on Genuine, Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Donnell Jones, all these guys.
But you listen to everything though. Like you listen to everything.
Right. So, but I don't like that I listen to the new stuff and you be like, and you be singing, I'll be like,
what you expect me to do? Not
no,
know
I listen. I think it's just an age thing. So
you'll be all right.
Yeah,
Gene listens to everything though.
Everything, yeah. I like everything. I like that. I just like people think don't get me wrong. Hardcore rap is my favorite type of genre, but there's hardcore rap, there's backpack rap, there's shiny suit rap, and then there's R&B.
I've never heard of any of those things.
Yeah, you probably heard it, but I know how to categorize it.
Yeah, not on the rap.
Yeah, so you know,
straight R&B.
Even like pop music. I love pop music. You know,
pop, the right pop could get you. You know what I'm saying? Get you going.
I love 80s pop music. That's my favorite. One of my favorite times, like 80s pop music. I love that shit. Like Phil Collins. I could name a whole bunch of other people, but
I'm gonna try to catch his reaction one day because Gene's reaction really be top tier. He'd be like, "Yo, how the fuck you know this
song?" Yeah, like damn, nigga, like damn. Let me shine a little. Like, no, I know.
But you didn't peep that I did that today. When we come back from the mall, I was like, "This is a new station," but I knew every song. Yeah. I just didn't sing.
Like, this a new station? All right. I was like, why? She was like, I ain't saying nothing. I was like, all right. And I just looked. That's it. This nigga know this song. Because it was Big Sean and Jhené Aiko, and she knew the song. And I'm like, I know you know the song. And then I asked, I was like, oh, you don't like this? You don't like the song? She was like, I didn't say that. I was like, all right.
Yo,
in the back of my mind, I was like, you know the fucking song. Just tell me you know the song, bro.
Station, like the first one that played is one of my all-time favorites. And I'm like trying so hard not to sing because I know you put your best effort in to like. I'm
get it
sorry.
Out of it. Yeah, because okay, so my music choice is either Apple Music or YouTube Music, but I favor YouTube Music more because you get to watch the music videos with some of the songs. So
and Gene stay watching music videos at the gym.
Oh, I love it. So I'm like, okay, I think I got it this time because YouTube Music has a different algorithm. I know Shelly ain't gonna know some of this stuff. I put the shit on, she knows all the fucking songs.
I didn't sing it though.
Like, all right.
I didn't sing it though. Right, but I did know the songs and I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, whatever.
Not you yawning. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You got 2 more hours before your birthday. You can't be out here yawning like that.
Let me sleep like a little bitch.
Yeah, because you're mixing everything in the world. What's in this? The buzz. What kind of liquor's in
this? This is margarita. Buzz ball.
So tequila?
Buzz balls. Pause.
So tequila?
Yes, tequila. Yes.
And then you have
premium tequila and vodka.
Oh my God.
Whoa, I didn't know it had vodka too. 15% alcohol.
So that is 15. Then you had beer and you had a shot of tequila.
Yeah. So I'm good.
All right.
Like day tomorrow. So we'll be all right. But anyway, anything else you wanna?
No, this was really good.
It was good.
Stop ending it like that.
Sorry, Benji. Fuck.
You trying to show off your sneakers or something?
That is what it is. I got a little knee problem. I twisted my knee at work.
Yo, funniest thing, right? Sorry. We're gonna end here. So this week, chilling at home, and I'm like, all right, so let me know when you home and we'll go to the gym, because me and Gene haven't been really going to the gym like that. So he's like, all right, I just got off. Stop laughing. He's like, I just got off work. I'm gonna take a quick nap, and then we could go later. Mind y'all, I could have went early in the morning, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna chill, watch some TV, and then we could go later. Especially that at the time that I wanted to go, it was gonna be a little packed. So I'm like, all right, I'll just wait, whatever. God. So Gene wakes up. He's like, let me read it for y'all word for word. Let me go back.
Yeah, you had the text.
I'm gonna go find it because we haven't been texting like that either. Because I'm telling y'all, I don't even want to put words in his mouth, but
it's all right. Just paraphrase it. You'll be all right. No,
because I need them to see what you was going through.
That's funny.
So he says, he's like, about to be done in a few. I said, when do you want to go to the gym if you're going? He's like, let me figure that out. Just got off. So I had practice. So I was like, all right, I have practice at 8, so let me know. He texts me the hand in the face. He's like, my bad. I was trying to rest my knee. I hit my kneecap at work. Pure metal knuckle. Woke up and that shit hurt even more. Sorry, mad late, but no gym for me. I put upside down face. I'm like, feel better. Mind you, I'm dying inside. I could have went to the gym, but I went seem like an asshole. So you know what? I was like, he's like, thanks. I was like, you needed a rest day anyway. Now he hurt. So he's like, I feel old.
I do.
Then he starts a war. You were salty because then you start sending pictures that you shouldn't be sending. So he gets mad because I sent a laughing gif. So now he wants to bring up these pictures of Mind you, he already embarrassed me for my birthday. Now he wants to send me embarrassing pictures.
I expect full embarrassment tomorrow. It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm not even going to. I'm gonna spare you. I'm gonna wait for the right moment. I'm gonna spare you tomorrow.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so like I said, this all goes to say, like, I could have went to the gym, but because he want to be old and hurt his knee, so now every day, mind you, I haven't said nothing, so this is the first time he's gonna hear it. I see Gene full on leg brace. Then he got it wrapped. I'm like, it's not even leg day, but I forgot. The man hit his knee, so he in real pain. Then he gonna pop some pills today. Like, yeah, I got pop some pills. Stop the car, like hard. I'm like, opens the trunk. I gotta get some pills.
Shawty, you telling him too much right now. You're telling too much.
I'm like, oh, he hurt her.
You're telling too much.
Mind you, we doing chest today.
I'm not weak. I'm not weak. Don't fucking fall for it. I'm not weak, yo. I'm just in pain.
He's still gonna pick somebody up if he has to, but he will have to, really like. Squat down to pick you up before. But then, man, your age is showing.
It's showing, yeah. I heal a little slower now. Getting to that Wolverine age.
That's why it was a mandatory. I had to give him 2 days off this week.
That's hilarious.
And I'm glad you took it.
I took it. Yeah, I'm good. I took it.
And you about to be 42. Happy birthday, my guy.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Blessed to be here. Blessed
Look
to
at
be
him.
here.
He already sleeping. We about to end it. He's asleep.
I'm knocked out, guys. I'm asleep.
All right, y'all. So I don't know when he's gonna drop this, but just so you know, his birthday is the 9th. We recorded the day before his birthday,
March 14th. Mr. East, we outside. Hopefully I drop this before then. So I think I will, though. I think I will.
Whenever he decides to drop this, y'all know how long it took him. But we are celebrating his birthday at
March 14th,
Mr.
Mr. East. Late night snack. Shout out to T Block, Payne, Fresco, Mo, Mr. East establishment. Really appreciate you guys going to host it. Come out. It's going to be fun. That's all I got.
And on that note, this is Hypothetically Podcast. I am your lovely co-host, Shelly.
And you're the co-host, J-23.
Good night.
Out.
Because you're really about to... Can you put the volume on?